All right, welcome to day 17 of Wheelie-American workouts. The boilerplate, as always, is we disclaim all warranties, including the warranty of fitness for a particular purpose and the implied warranty of merchantability. We require that if you continue to watch this and actually exercise to it, that the agreement is you are going to hold harmless and indemnify us for any losses or damages, injuries you might have as a result of using these videos. And always remember, do exercise programs with as part of your plan with your medical team. All right. So let's start off with a little warm-up action here, a little head side-to-side action. Nice and slow, you know, like a 1, 2, 3, 4 count. 1, 2, 3, 4 count. Again, don't want to snap your head either direction, you know, have your shoulders down. You're bringing your ear to your shoulders, not your shoulders to your ear. Don't hunch up. And just try to get an even number in here. Let's rotate our head around. It doesn't matter which way you start because we're going to switch and go the other way. It's to unwind whatever winding up you're doing. Again, keep your shoulders down. Go ahead, switch the other direction. And then this the last one, if you've been with us before, you may have seen this. You bring your chin in to your chest, and then you just tip back over. Don't just slop your head back over from wherever, but tuck your chin in and then tip over. It's amazing that how, like when I've had shoulder pain, if I get into a routine where I'll do 8 of these in the morning and 8 in the afternoon, all of a sudden, whatever nerve was getting pinched on gets freed from whatever it's pinching it. So I like to do these. Tuck your chin, tip your head back. Tuck your chin, tip your head back. And just get a few of those in. All right. So this workout is a 20-minute AMRAP, as many repetitions as possible, AMRAP. Gonna give you some options on how to do it. The numbers are 5, 10, and 15. And we start off each round with 5 of the wheelchair push-ups, right? Get your shoulder blades pinched together. Really, work on getting your shoulder muscles involved in this. Shoulder blades pinch back, lift up, lift down, and let down, right? Don't drop yourself. I don't want you splitting your skin open because you drop too fast. and then we're going to do the reach down and reach up. And that's the first motion that we're going to do 5 of. And again, you got to write these down or put them up on the computer screen, or I'll not yell out the count because I don't want to mess you up. You know, it's 5, 10, 15. But the wheelchair push-up, down, up, 5 of those, okay? And then for the 10, give you a couple of options. You know, I got my little enhancement bag here. You could do throwing them up. Want to have something soft in there. The goal is get it up 10 feet in the air. If you live in a place with 8-foot ceilings, for heaven's sakes, make sure you're away from any ceiling fans or light fixtures and all that, but just push it up till it hits the ceiling. You could also take like your laundry bag and, you know, put clean or dirty clothes in there. You know, the laundry bag already has dirty clothes in there, you know, depending on the heft, but that gives you something. If your laundry bag within the size that you have it is still not heavy enough for your preference in this workout, get some books and wrap some t-shirts or towels around it, and then just to make sure that the towels and t-shirts don't come off, you know, bungee cord those together, and then wrap a few more towels and you know, put it back into that laundry bag, and now you're weighting it down with some books. But don't just put a bag of books, because with just throwing it in the air, you don't want it to come down on your head and hurt you. You know, at least put some padding in there, right? So you can do that, or again, no requirement at all. Just push like you were trying to throw the thing 10 feet into the air, and then watch it go up, and then, you know, pantomime catch it. You know, if you really throw it hard, you might have to wait a while for it to come down, but do that. The other motion you can do, and that's what I'm going to do for today, is, and I got my old trusty 6-pound water weights here, and you start with your weights by your ears and your elbows facing forward, and just push straight up. Get those arms locked out. Get the hands behind your ears, and again, it's not by reason of dropping your head forward, but rather just get your arms slightly behind you, right? We're really trying to activate those shoulder and back muscles, lat muscles. And and again, you know, if you said, well, I want to pantomime having the weights, it's that same pushing up motion, right? So it's actually the same as tossing the bag of dirty laundry over your head. Okay, so we'll do 10 of those, and then 15 taking something and putting it on the other side. And again, it's a very deliberate motion. And it's not 1, 2, 3. It's 1, 2, right? You got to return to the starting point for the count, right? Now, for this one, I am going to use my bag of toilet paper and move. This would be a perfect time to have your laundry bag with towels and, you know, half of the books in the encyclopedia in there, if you really wanted to give yourself extra weight. Actually, this is not designed to be a killer weight. It's designed to be fast, get your heart rate up. So, 8 to 10 pounds of books should be enough. And if you don't have a scale, just, what can you move reasonably quickly and safely, and challenge you, and as you're going into this over and over and over again, you'll break a sweat, you'll get your heart rate up. So again, the motions are 5 of the wheelchair push-up with the down and up. That's 1, and you do that another 4 times. Then you'll do your 10 throwing the bag, or your pantomiming going to the ceiling, or 10 feet up, and then 15 of the moving from side to side, right? And even a little goal for you would be to always touch the push rim of your wheel, right? So you're getting it down low, right? You're not doing one of these things, right? That's not going to help you. If you're just going to cheat in the workout, why are you even bothering spending the time? I'm sure Judge Judy's on. You could watch that. But no, just, twist and twist. Now, if because of rods or anything else you can't get all the way to, where you're doing like this, then yes, do as much as you can. But that is not, I'm trying to go for speed. That, push it as hard as you can. Push it as hard as you can. All right, and that's going to take time. It's not going to be a fast thing. You're going to whatever limit you have, right? And if you're an owl and can do a 180, stop here. Don't actually do a 180. All right. And then, so that's the 15. 5, 10, 15. All right. It's an AMRAP, 20 minutes. So you get your timers ready. I'm going to lock my brakes here, because that way I won't be sliding back and forth during the wheelchair push-ups or the twists. For the reach down, again, I don't want you supermaning out of your chair, but don't cheat yourself by not reaching as far as you can go. If you can touch your toes, good. If you can get your palms on your toes, even better. Right now, my fingers are on my toes, but not my palms. So, right. And if you're really flexible, maybe you can get your palms on the floor. But don't do that if you're risking flying out of your chair. It's not worth it. All right. So, I'm not going to count out my reps, because I don't want to mess you up in your counting. And you might, if you're going faster than me, then you're just going to have to remember what comes next. I'll announce my transitions. If you're going slower than me, you just have to remember what it is. If you go fast enough or slow enough, one of us will lap the other, and then you'll be back in sync with me. But here we go. So I started my timer, 10 seconds. So I hit 7, 6, 3, 2, 1. All right. So wheelchair push-up. Down, down, and up. Down, Up. All right, now pushing towards the sky. All right, and our rotations. Okay, so that's round one for me, and back to the 5 motion. Those of you who did speed or strength week with me know that we did a lot of these wheelchair push-ups. Notice we're still doing it, but it's in a mix of things that are designed for flexibility and getting our heart rate up. All right, so now thrust. And the 15 rotations. All right, another round done. So the 5 wheelchair push-up combination. Down, up. Just because it isn't strength week doesn't mean we don't do some wheelchair push-ups, just not hardcore like we were that week. All right. My thrusters here, 10 of them. The idea is just to go, go, go. Right into each motion from the last one. Rest at the end. All right, my 3rd round done. All right, so the wheelchair push-up combination. Okay, now my throwing things into the air. And then my 15 rotations. All right, another round done. The wheelchair combinations, push-up combinations. Down. All right, and then throwing stuff in the air. Hand set. All right, my rotations. All right, that was my 5th round. Oh, I'm gonna do the wheelchair push-ups first. Throwing stuff 10 feet in the air. And the rotations. All right, that was my next round. Wheelchair push-ups. Down. All right, that was the 10-minute mark. All right, my 10 thrusters. And then the rotations. All right, another round done. So back to the good old wheelchair push-up combo. All right, thrusting things into the air. And then rotate. Another round done. All right, into the wheelchair push-up combination. Our friends, the thrusters. And the rotations. Okay, another round done. Wheelchair push-up combination. All right, now thrusting to the sky. Now our rotations here. All right, another round done. Wheelchair push-up combination. Down, up, down, up, down. All right. Thrust. And then the rotations. All right, another round down. Wheelchair push-up combination. Keep pushing. Almost over. So drive it through to the end. All right, now I'm going to thrust. All right, time for my rotations. All right, another round, and even though I'm not going to get all the way through, start again. Okay. All right, so 20 minutes over. I got, what was it, 12 rounds in, and then I got basically my 5 wheelchair push-ups in. So if I was putting that on a journal or a calendar, I'd track the, whatever enhancements I used, whether it was a, laundry bag and, If you can weigh it somehow and know what it was it weighed, or list, which volumes of the encyclopedia you're wrapped up in several towels, just so you can keep track and know whether or not you're increasing in the future or whatever. And I would write 12 rounds and 5 reps. And if you got into the thrusting to the ceiling, say 7 of them, then I would have been 12 rounds and 12 reps, right? Just however many of the 30 that make up a round did you get in. And, there's no first place in this, no place for you to log this score was with me, so it's just strictly on how much you benefit yourself by getting better in the future. So, hope you enjoyed today's AMRAP, and see you tomorrow in Area 51 for that workout.